Hello everyone and welcome to the Carousel of Connor. Today we're at the Cookes of Dublin for a dining review here at Disney Springs. I'm excited, I'm hungry, so let's go in and let's try some of this food.
Carousel of Connor.
If you guys don't know what Cookes of Dublin is, it's right behind Raglan Road. It's actually a quick service here. They got fish and chips, a bunch of burgers, different options of that kind of Irish fare, that kind of food. And there's also a really cool secret about it, which I'll tell you guys in a second. Not really a secret, but just something kind of cool about it. So the one thing I was alluding to before is the hole in the wall, which is actually an outdoor bar here. And that's one of the exits for Cookes of Dublin, and this is the entrance right here. But yeah, there's actually an outside bar here. You can go and get drinks. They actually have a bunch of exclusive drinks that you can only get at the hole in the wall. And there's Raglan Road right there, and they have a bunch of table options too that you guys can sit at and dine if you don't want to sit inside. There's actually no mobile order options for Cookes of Dublin either, so if you do want to eat here, you do have to go inside and order your food. They do have some indoor seating options, and then they also have plenty of outdoor seating options as well. And here are all the different drink options here at the hole in the wall. Now I have gotten some beer here before, and they do have some beer that is just their own beer, like it's from them, you can only get it here, and that's actually really good. This Raglan Irish Stout, which I think is what we're going to get later, I think that's what I'm going to get. It's a dark beer, but it's like very creamy. It's actually really good. But as you can see, they have a lot of different options here to choose from. Another good thing to note here too is they do have happy hour at the hole in the wall bar from Monday to Friday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., which includes domestic draughts for $5, and then they also have the well liquors for $5. So $5 draft beer, that sounds pretty good to me. I'm also here with the family today. Say hi, family.
Hi, family.
So we're gonna take a look at the Cookes of Dublin menu. This is the lunch and dinner menu. As you can see, they're not tons of entrees, but it is pretty much like your classic English and Irish fare here. The prices kind of range. It looks like, you know, from $12.45 being the lowest for the entrees to about $15 being the most expensive, and most of the more expensive items are those burgers or the sandwiches. And then you go down to the sides, you have, you know, onion rings. We did try the Dubliner Irish cream and cheese and bacon dip, and then they also have a kind of a more simple kids menu too, fish and chips, chicken tenders, cheeseburger and chips, and then you have your dessert too. We did not get any dessert. Overall, this menu is kind of small, like I said, but I think a lot of these items are really great items, and I almost like that it's kind of simple here at the Cookes of Dublin menu. So we are inside where we ordered, and they have this nice little side sitting area, which I'm pretty sure was probably the sitting area before COVID and everything like that. It still is. It's a little more spread out, I'm sure, than it was in previous times. But yeah, here we go, and this is kind of just the inside look of the entire restaurant. What is kind of cool is they do have Cookes of Dublin. They actually have the address where it was in Dublin in 1938. And then they have different members of the family here. Leslie Cook, George E. Cook. They actually have all their middle initials too, and this is kind of interesting. And look at this too, guys. Oh, there's actually a Guinness World Record here for eating and drinking most expensive fruit. Guinness World Record Millennium Edition. That's kind of interesting. I wonder exactly what the full story is behind that. If anyone knows, please let me know in the comments below. And George E. Cook, turf cutting 1939. So he's kind of cutting the turf there. Very cool. If anybody has dined at the Cookes of Dublin before, let me know in the comments below what your experience was like right here, because I've been here a bunch of times. I've always enjoyed it. This probably, well, actually it's like my third time coming, but I've enjoyed it every single time. I'm excited to try this burger. So let me know, guys, in the comments below what your experience was like here. And guys, you obviously need something to wash down, you know, the delicious food here. So we're gonna get some beers here. They have a lot of different beers to choose from. They actually have like 5 or 6 beers that you just exclusively here, and we're about to get one of those right now. So I don't know about you guys, but I always try to save like my coasters from the different bars, and this one does say Raglan Road on it. So keeping it, so I'm actually not gonna use it for what you're supposed to use it for, your beer, but I'm gonna put this in so it doesn't get stained or anything like that. I always like to keep those. I also collect cozies too, but yeah, I always like to keep the coasters. Let me know if you guys do that in the comments below. So the beer I usually get, I decided for this video I'm not gonna get that, so I wanna try something. I wanna try as much as I can for you guys, because they do have multiple beers, like I said, that are exclusive to here. So I ended up getting the 3 Wishes, which the bartender asked him what his favorite were out of like that group of the ones that you can only get here, and he said the 3 Wishes. It looks really good, so let's try it. Alright, so let's try the 3 Wishes beer here. I feel like I always kind of compare all the beers I try to Yingling, This does kind of taste like Yingling a little bit, honestly, and also the color looks a lot like it too. But overall, it is pretty good. Alright guys, this one I know is gonna be good because this is the one I get every single time. This is like the Raglan Stout, I believe. It's very good. One of the bartenders we were here another time explained it really well. He said it's like Guinness, but like sweeter, and it does. It's like got like a little bit of like a cream flavor to it too. It's really good actually. And also, like most dark beers are like super heavy. This one's like doesn't go down as like heavy either, which I think is like really nice because I do like dark beer, but sometimes you kind of have to steer away from it because of that. So this is kind of nice. It's like super refreshing. Both of these beers are 16 ounces too, and they're about $11.50. And I think for the 32 ounce, it's around like $20 too for a 32 ounce, which is obviously bigger than this. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of a lot for beer, I guess, but it is really good beer, and you can only get these here. One thing I just want to bring to everyone's attention too is like that's kind of like a more busier area over there, so it's kind of nice that this is almost like a little like nook here, because it seems like a lot of people too also like gather over like in this area too, because that's like in Paddlefish. There's a couple of restaurants like around there. There's also like a popcorn stand that gets some lines sometimes, so it's kind of nice that they have this that's just like a little bit out of the way and not as many people. It's kind of a cool area, just kind of relax. They have like the Irish music playing in the background, good food, beer, you know, you can't really go wrong in my opinion. But yeah, I really enjoy it here. This whole restaurant and bar is like great in theming too. If you guys just look at the fence, it gives you like kind of an Irish vibe, and like the bar too, it looks like it's a little older, like the hole in the wall, and even the lights too. So I think that's kind of cool, because even though this isn't necessarily like a Disney restaurant, it's not like actually owned by Disney, I like that they do kind of stick with like the whole theming of everything. And one thing that's really nice to know, guys, is they have 2 outdoor heaters in this area too, so it's not really cold right now, but if it is cold, that's something you kind of fall back onto to be more comfortable while you're dining here. One thing that's kind of nice too here is they give you French fries automatically, but you can get onion rings supplemented, which is what I got. The onion rings are actually like really good here. So if you have fish and chips, burgers, anything like that, obviously it wouldn't be fish and chips technically, but you can get onion rings if you want that. So it's kind of cool that you have options. I got the battered burger here at Cookes of Dublin, and as you guys can see, it's actually battered. The burger itself is battered, which is kind of cool. I'm excited to try this. It also has this kind of like jam stuff almost a little bit like on top. It has like some garlic in there too, so I'll let you guys know what I think of it. And although I'm not getting it today, I have gotten the fish and chips here before, and they are very good. The fish and chips are actually really delicious here. The fish, it actually, like, you don't get multiple fish. It's like one piece of fish that's fried with the French fries. It's very good. All right, guys, here's the first taste of the burger. You can taste the garlic right away. The burger is actually like really good too. It's got like, and it's nice too because it's like a regular burger, but it's like crispy on the outside because it's fried. Really good. You can taste pretty much everything in it too. It's got like that little, like, I almost want to call it like a jam, like kind of on top. That's like very good too. It's like a little sweet taste to it, which goes good with the garlic. Very good burger here. The battered burger at Cookes of Dublin. So I just finished up here at Cookes of Dublin. The food is so good here. I'm always like so stuffed, it like hurts to walk around because the food is like so filling here. Plus like you had a beer that, even if you don't get like a super filling beer, it still kind of fills you up. But overall, great experience here. I really do love Cookes of Dublin, but the video is not done just yet. I want to go look at the store, which is located by Raglan Road, and because I never actually been there before, so let's go check that out. This is the kind of stuff I like right here. Like, they have exclusive Raglan Road Irish Pub Orlando, which sounds kind of funny, Orlando Irish Pub, but they do have these here, which looks pretty cool. And let's see how much these actually are. This is pretty crazy, but these are actually only $6.99. I expected these to be a lot more expensive. I remember getting ones at the Rose and Crown in England in Epcot's World Showcase, and I remember those being a lot more expensive. So it's pretty cool that Raglan's only $6.99 for this like little pint glass. Pretty cool. They also have some shot glasses here, which it shows Raglan Road right there, and then you kind of turn around. It has another part of Raglan Road, which is pretty cool. $2.99 these are. They also have these really nice Raglan Road keychains here for $1.99. It seems like a lot of the Raglan Road merch is actually kind of cheaper than I originally expected too. They also have a special offer here. It says $10 off, was $35, now $25. And these seems to be in. I've seen a lot of these at like the Character Warehouse too. They have this kind of like changing sequence shirt here, which is kind of cool. Let's see if it's got back to it. Yeah, but that's super cute. And then they also have Raglan Road hats as well. What are these gonna be, like 25? Let's see, $15 actually.
And these are, I believe that's $15 as well, so $15 for the hats. The merch here is actually a lot cheaper than I expected, to be quite honest. And over on the side here, they have even more Raglan Road merch, $30 for this shirt. This is a pretty cool shirt, honestly. And I like this one too. Which one do you guys like better? The one on our left here or the one on the right? I think I'm going with this one. I don't know though. I think I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna go with this one. So this one took me a while to find the price of, but this one is $30. Then they also have another one for $30 as well right here. Nothing on the back, and there's also nothing on the back in here either. A lot of these are just like kind of the front print. They don't have the graphics on the back. And this hat too, staying in the theme of the $15 hats. So yeah, this is also a $15 hat too, so a lot of $15 hats, which I feel like is cheaper than, you know, sometimes they're like $25 hats. These are actually $10 shirts because they're 2 for $20. And St. Patrick's Day is kind of like a sales rack here. They also have this one. This one looks like it's a girl shirt. They have this one as well. So a lot of different choices here. And guys, 2 for $20, $10 shirts. That is not bad at all. And that one's kind of cool too. It's got like kind of fancy logo, and it almost looks like the Guinness logo. It's a little different. I also really love this just like centerpiece in the middle of the store too. And then check out the chandelier they have actually like right in the middle. Isn't that something? That's like really nice looking. But yeah, cool chandelier kind of as like the centerpiece, or part of the centerpiece at least. So let me know guys in the comments below, what are your plans for St. Patrick's Day? As that's like one of the big holidays coming up. What are you guys doing? I always love going to like the bars. I remember I went to the bar, I think last year for St. Patrick's Day. It was the St. Patrick's Day parade, so it was before. But that was kind of like one of my last hoorahs right before this whole COVID thing. We went bar hopping with some of my friends, which was a lot of fun. So let me know guys, what are your plans for St. Patrick's Day this year? And then as we're about to exit out here guys, they have up to 50% off winter lines. So 50% off these sweatshirts. Now I would love to see what the original prices of these were. I don't know if it actually says it on here, but it is 50% off, so I mean 50% off anything is gonna be good. Even if it is pricey, obviously it's cheaper than it was in the past. Oh, so $45. So this sale price is $45. So I'm guessing these were about $90 before. So now they're $45. And I like this too, actually. Kind of like, again, another like athletic fit. It actually looks like it'd be like super warm too. And these are $40. I know I said this before, but if you have been to Cookes of Dublin, please let me know in the comments below what your experience was like. Also, you've been in the hole in wall bar too. Like, did you like it? Like, what was kind of the ambiance like? Because I love it. Like, I just love the setting. I could go there, sit there, not even order anything, and have a great time. That's like my kind of setting. So thanks for joining me guys for lunch here at the Cookes of Dublin. I had a great time with you guys, and we'll see you on the next go around.